Hi everyone, Amber Romaniuk with Amber Approved, your leading emotional eating, digestive, and hormone expert. So today I want to talk about the need to control and emotional eating because these two definitely do not go together. They do in this sense, but really wanting to explore that actually needing to have control over lives is not healthy. Needing to control ourselves, our bodies, our weight, our food, and then usually want to control other people as well. It can really create a lot of conflict and negative impacts on us and our lives. And I can so relate because I used to want to need to have control over everything. And of course, it's the irony of it is that when we are trying to control food, so essentially when I was in my food addiction, I felt completely out of control in a lot of areas of my life because of my weight not being where I wanted it to be. My body felt really poorly, so I felt off control with my weight and my body, and relationships weren't going well, and just kind of everywhere. Just did not feel like I had any grasp on any of it. So the place that I felt like I had control was with food. I could control going to the store, control choosing what I wanted to buy and eat, control bringing it home, and control eating as much as I wanted to until I felt completely sick. So that to me felt like some sense of control. But the problem was I was actually completely out of control with food, even though it felt like I was within that. So what we wanted to start to explore is why we feel the need to have control, where we have the want to have control in different areas of our life, and actually the costs of that, how it's actually negatively impacting us. And oftentimes people who struggle with any sort of eating disorder, emotional eating, food addiction, really anything, really want to have this deep, tight grip of control over everything, especially their bodies and food. So they'll use different diets or means of restriction and exercise to try to control the weight. Even though, again, there's this really big concept of being completely out of control, because it's not, to me, about control. It's about learning how to build a mindful, healthy relationship with ourselves so that we can balance the mind and body and learn how to trust our bodies, learn how to connect with our bodies. And as our bodies balance, we can feel even more need to let go of control and trust our bodies, trust flow of life. It's like a mentor said to me once, Amber, you need to let go of the wheel of life and let life take the wheel and trust the flow of life more. And when I do that, things flow more. It's when I, once in a while catch my old habit of wanting to control a bit coming back in, that I catch myself and shift it. But if that ends up happening, I often do see, some sort of a negative consequence. So control is not healthy. It's not supportive of our health journey. So I'm going to be talking more about this in episode 122 of the No Sugarcoating podcast coming out this Sunday. So make sure you subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, amberapproved.ca, or any podcast app to listen. As well, if you are struggling with emotional eating, if you feel like you're completely out of control with your healthy habits, your food habits, your weight, your relationship with yourself, and you're feeling just lots of symptoms and you feel like you're struggling, then there's a great opportunity to email me at info@amberapproved.ca, book a 30-minute complimentary consultation so that we can explore why you're struggling and what may be possible for you in getting support to overcome your struggles with food and your body and the mindset of control. I post videos on Friday here on YouTube, so make sure you subscribe by clicking below. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will look forward to talking with you and sharing more insight again next week.